President Bongbong Marcos visited Albay today to check in on residents affected by Mayon volcano's unrest. The leader of terrorist group Dawla Islamia was killed in an armed encounter in Marawi. Some senators want the United States to pay for the use of Philippine military bases, but one expert disagrees. Fast, focused, and fearless. Here's a roundup of stories we're watching now. I'm Sean Yao. President Bongbong Marcos is now in Albay amid the Mayon volcano's unrest. The president visited evacuees and assessed the situation on the ground. He also conducted an aerial inspection around the Mayon volcano. Local officials in Bicol personally laid down requests to the chief executive, which include permanent and safer relocation sites for evacuees. At present, over 14,000 residents are in evacuation centers since Mayon started erupting last week. Meanwhile, PHIVOLCS has observed the slower effusion of lava from the Mayon summit crater. It also recorded one volcanic earthquake and over 220 rockfall events in the volcano. And before he arrived in Albay, an aircraft issue delayed President Bongbong Marcos's visit to South Cotabato. Malacanang said that President Marcos had to transfer to another aircraft after the first one encountered a technical glitch. Despite this, the palace assured that the president is okay. Although late by several hours, Marcos Jr. was able to lead the grand launch of South Cotabato's consolidated rice production and mechanization, as well as the kadiwa ng Pangulo. In other news, authorities have reported that Dawla Islamia's ruler, Paharudin Pambauya Pangalian, also known as Abu Zakaria, was killed in an encounter in Marawi City. Bangsamoro police said that a raiding team was supposed to serve Pangalian different warrants of arrest. However, he resisted and provoked a gunfight, which led to his death. Pangalian was touted as the group's emir or ruler in Arabic and was wanted for more than 20 high-profile criminal cases. Maranao villagers were said to have reported the presence of Pangalian in Marawi, enabling the police and military to locate him. Pangalian was the leader of all Dawla Islamia groups in Mindanao and had links to the outlaw Bangsamoro Islamic Freedom Fighters. We're bringing you more stories after this quick break. Keep it here on One News. One lawmaker is backing the bid to make the United States pay for the use of Philippine bases. Senator Cheese Escudero noted that Washington usually pays rent to host countries for the use of or for its foreign bases. He said this could be established through formal channels and be renegotiated over time. But geopolitical expert Richard Heydarian disagrees. He pointed out that the Enhanced Defense and Cooperation Agreement, or EDCA, with the U.S. does not provide for such payments to be made. Heydarian also pointed out that the matter should have been raised before EDCA was enacted.
As far as the EDCA itself is concerned, very clear dun sa Article 3, if you look at the paragraph 3, it says, given the mutuality of benefits, the parties agree that the Philippines shall make agreed locations available to the U.S. forces without rental or similar costs.
Senator Bato de la Rosa has also suggested that the United States pay rent for the use of EDCA sites in the country. Catch his interview on the Chiefs tonight at 8:30, only here on One News. In other news, President Bongbong Marcos has approved the wider access to the government's food stamp program. Malacanang says that single parents, pregnant women, and breastfeeding mothers get first priority. Through maternal nutrition and proper feeding practices, the government hopes to eventually strengthen the first 1,000 days of a child and help prevent stunting or pagkabansot. Social Welfare Secretary Rex Gatchalian said that stunting occurs even before children reach daycare.
Ang problema natin is yung first 1,000 days mula sa pagbubuntis hanggang sa pagpapasuso, yung lactating mothers. Crucial yung period na yun kasi nga may mga studies that show na by the time na makarating sila ng daycare, yung stunting nangyari na. So, irreversible na. Ang paradigm shift natin sa administrasyon na to, kung kaya ko sabihin siguro, yung attacking the problem doon pa lang sa first 1,000 days.
One News Now will be back tomorrow at 7 a.m. I'm Sean Yao. We are One News. All sides, all the time.